Hi everybody, Dr. David here.
Dr. Ian from Sprouting Health Chiropractic in Hunter Valley. Today we're going to talk about something that's quite important, talking about school-aged children's quality of life and chiropractic care. So, the well-being of kids today. Now I can speak about this just from a previous experience. I was a high school PE teacher, and so I've had experience in terms of dealing with the diversity of kids and their neurodevelopmental patterns. And these days there's a lot of those that we refer to as disorders, and there's all these labels that is being given to them. You know, if they're not able to sit still in class, if they're just unable to catch up and keep track with their content, with their studies and things like that. So there's a recent data from the US, basically from 2016 to 2020. It shows that there's an increase in rates of anxiety, depression, behavioral disorders and obesity. And it shows that the declining rates of preventive medical visits, daily physical activity, and decline in also the parents' mental health. And that's not a good thing, right? And there's all these things, typical things that you might have heard of, for example, ASD, autism spectrum disorders, dyslexia, ADHD, and so many other things. Basically, it's a brain-body pattern or brain-body dysfunction, basically, and just the inability to process things and to do things not properly, but in its optimal function.
Absolutely.
So
from what I'm hearing, Dr. Ian, so what we're seeing here is behavioral disorders, depression, anxiety, ADHD, neurodevelopmental disorders. These are going up, and then what we're seeing is the preventative care is dropping. So these visits are dropping to see, for example, even just go to a GP or a health clinic just to get the weight and height measured, and things like that, right? So what we want to know is what causes this to go up, right? What we found from the research is that the reason for this to go up, including poor sleep, including poor school performance, some sort of gross motor function deficit, as well as more related to chiropractic. Some kids might be experiencing pain. They might have headaches. They might have digestive issue, right? So these things are going to affect them with their social life. How they play sport. The way they run. If they have pain, they might be limping a little bit, right? As a PE teacher, Dr. N. So teachers are able to pick up whether if a kid has these symptoms, as well as parents, because these are the people who actually spend the most time with the kids. So research actually have conducted this school-age kids being recruited between age 5 to 18, yes, about 180 of them. So these people are recruited for a chiropractic adjustments, some treatment with chiropractic, so that these symptoms were being picked up by adults, and they're being recruited to receive these treatments. And the result is these kids are self-reporting through a survey that their quality of life has improved, mainly in their health and their activity domain. So they feel a little bit better running, doing activities. They're a little bit more settled in class. They generally feel happier and healthier, right? So if your kids have any problems at school, struggling at school, running a bit strange, you see that their posture is a big thing as well. Their posture is not great, and no matter how many times you remind them, they're still slouching, and you're getting frustrated, your kid's getting frustrated. Have a chat to one of our chiropractors in a clinic and see whether if we can help manage your concerns.
Yeah.
We'll see you next week.